series that I simply called just the last two things. If I had two things to tell you, the first would be that you are loved. And far too often we don't believe the truth that we're loved. We believe everything that the world throws at us. We believe everything that our own voice inside our head tells us. But the truth of the matter is that you are loved. And sometimes we have to tell ourselves that up here before we will believe it in here. When you don't feel loved, you are loved. And you can know that here and help yourself feel it. And so I encourage you guys to just find a way to remind yourself how truly loved you are. Write yourself a note. Have someone tell you. Have someone remind you. Simply remind yourself so that when you don't feel it here, you can know it here, that you are loved. Second thing, as we move into summer, is this. You have a purpose. You have a purpose. Last month, we spent an entire month talking about the gifts that God has given you. And we looked at the book of Romans where they listed out these gifts, and Paul didn't narrow it to a certain section of gifts. He said there are lots of gifts, there are lots of talents, there are lots of abilities, and God has gifted you with those. And I want to encourage you to find what that is and to go use it, because that is your purpose. I want to say it again. I know you heard me say it last month, but I want to say it again. Do not limit yourself. You see, a lot of times we think, well, what I'm good at doesn't really have anything to do with God. No, God gave you what you're good at so that you could be awesome at that and you could impact people along the way for his kingdom. And so I want to encourage you that you are loved and you have a purpose. And tonight, I want to take a little bit of a step back. And I just want to celebrate the year that we've had. I want to celebrate the people that have made this year happen. And so here's what I want to do. I'm going to call out names of our leaders. And as I call out your name, doesn't matter where you are in the room. Some of you are in the sound booth. Some of you are sitting in the crowd. Some of you are other places. Just come up here and stand on stage, okay? Matt and Kathy Bohr. I don't know if they're here tonight. Josh and Chrissy Betts. Josh and Jennifer Branham. Danielle and Daryl LaFerry. Kevin and Shannon Lutz. Kirsten Muston and Brinkley and Clark and Tate. Carrie Somheil. Christy Tice. Megan Watts. These are adult leaders that have taken time from their weekend, time from their busy schedules to come serve you. But there's more. We've got students that serve to make Worship Uncoiled happen. Some behind the scenes, some from the stage, some that you're unaware of, some on our leadership team. Lindsay Heaton. Come on, I know. Allie Betts. Elise Somheil. Evie Lutz. I know you two aren't going to want to come down, but I'm going to ask you to come down. Come on. Aaron Stribling. Ellie Branham. Lexi Lutz. Samantha Hendricks. Come on, let's go. Get up here. Get up here. Let's go. Let's go.
Exactly. We stick on mouse traps. Get up here.
Samantha Hendricks, Austin Betts, Caden Young, Micah Jones, Samantha Snow. You guys, no, come. Just step in front. Everybody, just step up, make room. There's plenty of space up here. There you go, Austin, that a boy. Seriously, come on, move forward. Step in front of me, it's okay. Scoot on up, scoot on up. I'm not gonna let it go. Come on, everybody. Come on, there you go. Come on up, come on, scoot up, step up, step up, step up. There you go. Step up, Ellie, step up, Caden. Come on. Don't hide in the back. There we go. Where was I? Shane Bohr. Logan Bohr. Jocelyn Solinsky. Callie Griffin. KJ Jordan. Now, that's not all. Because I don't need to be seen. You're good. They can all hear my voice. It's mic'd. Go ahead. Good. There you go, Austin. Stand in front of me. Because there are people in the church's congregation that have served you guys every week in food. And I've got a picture of most of them. There were some that I couldn't find their picture up here, but no one's up in the sound booth, so we'll show that later. That was Steve and Brenda McNabb, Joyce Hewitt, Linda Sawmile, Kathy Bohr, Amber Shepard, Amanda Loftmiller, Shalina Shear, Melissa and Shaggy, Christy Tice, Mark and William Graylis, Mitch and Kim Chalos, Jordy and Debbie Brown, Monica Heat and Shaylee Stantz, Cindy and Andy Hughes, Jennifer Miller, Chris Gregg, Janae Chamberlain, Shaylee and Kogan, Keith, Leah and Marty Shook, Mary Jo, Rick and Garrett Allenball, Jeff and Melinda Emmert, Roger and Molly Schottmeyer, and Lori and Tom Webster. Now, those of you that are on stage, look around. Those of you that are in the audience, look around. This is Worship Uncoiled. This is Worship Uncoiled. And when I talk about kingdom work, I know that I could call all of your names because you are going out and you are leading somewhere. You are leading among your peer groups. You are leading among your friends. And these are the people that make Sunday night happen. And I'm serious when I say kingdom work changes everything. Because of what these people on this stage do every week, you experience an awesome Sunday night. And far too often, the people on this stage are overlooked. Far too often, the people on this stage don't get recognition. And some of them don't even want recognition. But I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to go out and live your purpose. Whether it's here on Sunday nights, or whether it's out in the community amongst your friends. But I want you to know that far too often, I am seen as the face of Worship Uncoiled, and I am seen as the voice of Worship Uncoiled. And tonight, I just want to point out that could not be further from the truth. I am one very, very, very small part of all of the work and the effort and the energy and the sacrifice that goes in to Sunday nights. And so if you would, give it up for these guys because they make this happen. It's awesome. Thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate all you do. And some of you are sitting here and you've heard me talk about kingdom work. You've heard me talk about your purpose. You've heard me talk about your gifts. And you sit here and you think, I don't know what I could possibly do on Sunday nights to add to what we do. You guys just saw all of these people that serve on Sunday nights. I am 100% serious when I tell you, if you've got something that you want to add, we will make it happen. You will serve, and you will find God's grace and energy and joy in the midst of that. These are all the people that did dinner, all the pictures of those people as well. And so you think about all the people that come together to make a Sunday night happen. It's absolutely incredible. You know, as we move into the summer, we're going to do a bunch of special events. But it doesn't stop the fact that you were created for a purpose. You were given gifts, abilities, and talents. God has put you in specific friend groups with specific people to impact those people. And so as we head into the summer, I want to encourage you to find what you're good at and perfect that art. And go out and do it with excellence. Go out and be amazing for God's kingdom and truly do kingdom work, because you were created, you were made to be alive right now in your community, in your friend groups, to serve God and to impact people for his kingdom. And so I want to encourage you to do that. The band's going to come up. They're going to play another song. And as they do, I've got one final challenge for you guys. My final challenge for you guys this week is simply to take a piece of paper and write, I am good at. And write the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't overthink it. Don't start telling yourself, I'm not really sure. I want you to write down the first thing that comes to your mind. And I want you to read that paper every day this summer. And I want you to work to perfect that art, because you were created for a purpose to serve God and impact people for his kingdom.